Just when everyone thought the monster was about to leave, a girl's phone suddenly rang. In an instant, the creature slaughtered everyone who made a sound. Seeing the horrifying monster, Stanley grabbed his daughter and rushed toward the back door, but the creature had already locked onto them, staying right on their heels. Father and daughter ran for their lives, not daring to look back. At the same time, Stanley's wife was hiding behind a car with their 2 sons. Just as the monster was about to catch them, a white police officer raised his shotgun and pulled the trigger without hesitation. The monster wasn't hurt at all. Instead, it casually killed the officer. Precisely because of the police cover that allowed Stanley's family to escape, but they had no idea whatsoever. The real disaster was only beginning. Under the monster's massacre, humanity was nearly wiped out. The survivors could only hide in ruins, barely clinging to life. It all started one day in 2026, when a strange meteor crashed into Earth. The monsters had arrived with it. They had no eyes, but their hearing was unbelievably sharp, make even the slightest noise, and they would swarm toward it. 1 year later, Stanley's family survived that catastrophe. Were scavenging for supplies in a small-town supermarket. They packed everything useful they found into their backpacks, but just as they were about to leave, Stanley noticed his youngest son had taken a toy airplane from a shelf. He panicked. Carefully he took the plane from his son and removed the batteries. He knew his son loved the toy, but in this new world, something that small could get them all killed. As they were about to leave the store, the older sister, Ellie, picked up the airplane from the table and gave it back to her little brother. She thought that without batteries nothing would happen. But what she didn't realize was that her brother had secretly taken the batteries from the table. After leaving the supermarket, the family headed home. Afraid that their footsteps might make noise, they spread a layer of sand on the ground and walked barefoot across it. The sand absorbed the sound, keeping their movements quiet, but as they were crossing a bridge, the sound of the toy suddenly rang out behind them. Stanley immediately turned and ran back, but just as he reached the bridge, a monster suddenly burst out of the forest.